Port Royale is a brilliant push-your-luck style card game. It's for 2 to 5 players, ages 8 and up, and takes about 10 minutes per player. Now the game comes with 120 cards, so let's see what they do. Each player begins with 3 coins, and on your turn you're going to draw cards one at a time into the harbor until you see something you want and decide to stop, all the while trying not to bust. Now most cards will either be ships or crew members. So if you decide to take a ship as your card, then you get the amount of coins at the top. In this case, 3 coins. Boom. Also, if you decide to take a crew member, then you would need to pay the price at the bottom of the card, in this case, 3 coins. You would add that person to your crew, and you would get that special ability for the rest of the game. Now after you take a card, the other players in turn order can also take a card, but they have to pay you 1 coin because they took it on your turn. And lastly, if while on your turn you were drawing cards and you got 2 ships of the same color, then you would bust. All those cards would be discarded and no one would be able to take a card that turn. Alright, let's talk crew members. Now some crew members are going to be used to help you get more money. For instance, this card is going to give you 2 gold every time there are at least 5 cards in the harbor. This card is going to give you 1 coin every time a yellow ship is turned over into the harbor. Other crew members are going to help you fight off ships to keep you from busting. For instance, if you had these 2 cards giving you 3 swords, then every time you flipped over a ship with 3 or less swords, you could choose to discard that instead of putting it into the harbor. Very slick. Finally, some crew members can be used to go on expeditions. Now expeditions look like this, and expeditions will be drawn during the course of the game and they'll stay out on the table until someone completes them. So if your crew members match the requirements, then you'll trade in your crew members for the expedition card and you'll get their plunder of victory points. So the first sea captain to get to 12 victory points, including expeditions and crew members, rules the seas. Port Royale easily gets a 5 out of 5 stars. It's quick, it's engaging. Getting more coins from ships and getting better abilities from new crew members is addicting. And just pushing your luck throughout the game is very exciting. And even on other players' turns, you're watching to see what coins do I get as they draw cards and what card am I going to take at the end of their turn, which actually makes this still a really good game for 4 to 5 players. I'm telling you, this game is excellent. So I can't say it better myself, as Bob Wiley himself says, "Ahoy, I sail!"